everybody. I am here for the Art Marks and Words Challenge, and this is for day 28, and the word is believe. I had something stick there, but that's the word anyway. So I'm going to mark it, because that's what we're getting ready to do, is to do day 28, believe. Okay, I'll get my pen away. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put down this piece of collage paper, and I made it into a sticker using this Xyron sticker maker. They have several different sizes. I've got one that's about this, like a 1.5 inch, and there's a 2.5 inch, and then there's a 5 and a 9, I believe. But anyway, this is what I've got today. And I am going to, I believe this is the same color. I'm going to use this golden nickel azo, quinacridone nickel azo gold. And I'm going to use this rough brush. It's just a chip brush, and I let the paint dry on it, which was not a great idea, but it's just a cheap brush. But it should make some interesting marks. That's what I'm looking for today, just to make some marks on this paper. You can see the brush strokes, and I don't mind that. I think it adds some interest to it. Put a little bit on this side, going the other way. All right, so that's that. And I've got a little bit more on my brush, and I'm just going to wipe it on my underpaper and use that later. Okay, now I'm going to put the top back on this, because I don't want it to dry out. I've kind of been obsessed with this color combination, and it might not look like it goes, but it really does. And I've made several projects using these two colors together. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is apply my circles using golden titanium white heavy body acrylic. Acrylic. And I'm going to try to avoid the areas where that paint is really wet. I'll put it here, and it's blending in with that color, which I don't mind. I can go back and put a heavier coat on there. And then I want to do a partial one right here, I think. And that has mixed really a lot. So I'm going to apply it heavy again right there. It's still mixed with it, but it's not as much as it was. So I'm going to lay my finger on my underpaper, because it's still got wet paint. All right, now, and I took this out ahead of time because I've been fishing. I've got a cup that's got black and brown Stabilo marks on a bunch of them. And I seem to always pull the wrong one, so I thought I'd do it in advance. And I'm going to put a circle around each of these circles. A rough circle, not necessarily a perfect circle. Neither one of them are necessarily perfect circles. And we're not about perfection, are we? We're about creative fun. And so, let's see, next thing I want to do is I want to take this archival ink, jet black, and I want to do the edges of the card. These are all 2.5 inch squares, and I have created an accordion book that I'm putting all these in. There are going to be 30 of them. So I've created the acrylic block of the accordion book, and put down the pages that I've done so far. And I want to take, let's see, a card, just a key card. Actually, that's a Food Line card, which I don't use anymore. And I'm going to put down a little bit of black acrylic. Oh, not black, it's black gesso, which I guess really is acrylic, but anyway, and put down some lines. These are favorite marks that I like to make because, you know, it just adds a dimension. To me, it just adds a dimension to it that you wouldn't have if they were missing. So I'm going to clean my card off. And I believe I'm going to take a water brush and go around these circles. Spread it out a little bit, maybe make it a little more grungy. Wipe my brush off, squeeze a little water and clean it off again. Put it away. And now I've got some Peach Martin Bombay India ink in white. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. And then I'm going to try to get some splatters. Now this is not going to be exactly like the bleed-proof white that I use sometimes. But I think, you know, I'm just going to try it. There's something about splatters that just seems to tie everything together on these little cards. And of course I get splatters everywhere. Now I'm going to put this white paint, white ink down. Put the dropper back in here. And I believe we're going to call this one done. So I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you tomorrow when we do day 29. And there are 30 days, so we have 2 more to go. So see you later. Thank you.